Hello and welcome to World in 5. The SADC heads of state meeting, which convened virtually, has resolved to end the tenure of the SADC mission in the DRC and withdraw troops from the region. The decision comes after presentation of the reports on the current situation in the DRC, detailing what the bloc's efforts in the region have yielded. What's next for the DRC? Our correspondent Sharon Munjenjema has the details.
It took 2 hours for the 14 heads of state and representatives from others who could not attend the meeting to come up with a resolution. SADC troops in eastern DRC are to be withdrawn. Tanzania, Malawi and South Africa supplied the troops who were trying to maintain peace in eastern DRC.
On the basis of well-considered factors and reflections on the initial mandate, this extraordinary SADC summit has made the bold decision to withdraw our mission from the Eastern DRC.
The SADC chairperson, President Mnangagwa, says the bloc will remain seized with the DRC crisis, but main focus will be on merging the Luanda and Nairobi processes. Brokered in 2002, the Luanda deal resolved a commitment to peace between Uganda and the DRC. The Nairobi Declaration of 2013 and other dialogues that succeeded it emphasized promotion of national dialogue and reconciliation in the DRC.
More so, that dialogue is a key cog to usher lasting peace to the people of DRC. Our collective pursuit for peace is the greatest tribute we can accord our heroes and heroines.
Now, a cholera outbreak has once again hit Zimbabwe's Mashonaland Central Province, with 340 cases reported in 6 out of 8 districts since the first outbreak last year. The province has experienced 4 outbreaks since last year. 68 cases have been confirmed in the latest episode, with 8 deaths recorded. Minister of Health and Childcare Dr. Douglas Mombeshora and officials from the ministry visited the province to assess the situation in order to implement measures to contain the outbreak.
What we noticed is that there's poor sanitation conditions there, poor water supply. There are some bores, but they are not enough for everyone, and some end up taking water from the riverbed. And there are no proper ablution facilities. There are too many artisanal miners there, and the conditions are just not good. And that's why most of the cases that we saw at the cholera treatment center were coming from the same area. But also of note was that there are people coming from other districts to come for gold panning. Some of the people we saw admitted at the cholera treatment center were reporting that they had only been for 2 or 3 days at the camp, and then they got infected. Therefore, the common thing that we saw is that these migrant people engaged in artisanal mining are spreading cholera, and it's a bit of a challenge for us because they are not people who fix their board, and therefore to institute the measures that we normally do is very difficult.
South Africa's Specialized Commercial Crimes Court has sentenced 2 Zimbabweans, Samuel Ngomo and Jesfat Aaron Mawire, to 5 years of direct imprisonment for possession of illicit goods valued at 8 million rands. The 2 were arrested around Polokwane on September 11 last year by police officers from the Capricorn Flying Squad, who were conducting a stop and search operation on the R521. Ngomo, 38, and Mawire, 46, were traveling in a white rigid main truck. National Prosecution Authority spokesperson in Limpopo Province, Mashudu Malabi Zanki, confirmed this sentence.
Two Zimbabwean nationals, Samuel Nkomo and Jasfat Aaron Mawire, were sentenced to 5 years imprisonment for possession of illicit goods valued at 8 million rands. The accused were convicted for possession of 908 boxes of Outlier Premium Hookah tobacco. The court ordered that the drug and illicit tobacco be declared to the state and further declared the accused unfit to possess firearms.
Chairperson of the Parliamentary Portfolio Committee on Primary and Secondary Education, Superman Nairobi, has said school authorities should do away with the obsession of buying buses. The Nyanga South legislator believes schools can instead channel the same funds towards other profit-making investments. Addressing constituents in Tombo 2 ward, Manduanzira said school authorities need to revisit their investment priorities seriously. His remarks come against the background of a frenzy by schools to purchase luxury buses, mostly for school trips.
They would buy bus chase $100,000 to bus rechko. That chita kuti machine yatingaunza 100,000 inoita kuti chikoro chiite business remanufacturing, inoita kuti chikoro chiite mari. Mishina ipi takatarisana nezviri kuwanikwa munharaunda imomo. Focus iite pakudzidzisa vana kubata zvinhu zvamaoko, creating employment.
In South Africa, prospective vehicle owners are shifting from luxury cars to more affordable options, particularly Chinese brands, due to better value for money. The National Automobile Dealers Association reported a substantial decline in luxury vehicle sales from around 74,000 in 2014 to about 23,000 by end of 2024, reflecting a 68% drop. This trend is attributed to increased price sensitivity and affordability challenges in the market, with Chinese cars emerging as a strong alternative.
The Chinese brands, there's no doubt, they've made a significant impact into the automotive sector in the country. I mean, we track the numbers as NADA month in and month out. It's a good, healthy space and a healthy environment. It's good for the consumers that they've got alternatives, not only from one brand or a historical or traditional brands, but they're getting options and alternative right across. I think it's very good, healthy, and I see it's much welcome by the consumers.
Now that's all we had on World in 5. A good afternoon.